Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome all to the 12th lecture of your course General English Language. مرحبا جميعا في المحاضرة الثانية عشر لمقرر اللغة الإنجليزية العامة. عناصر المحاضرة today will include the elements of the lecture include the simple past tense, then we will do exercises, and then we will do reading passage and then answer the questions related to it. Now the simple past. The simple past tense is an action or an event that happened in the past or before right now. فالماضي هو كل شيء it's an action حدث فعل أو حدث حصل قبل الآن في الماضي. Okay? طيب. The verb that we use in the sentence is considered to be in the second form. فالجملة احنا لما نعملها طبعا تعلمت في محاضرات سابقة كيف نعمل الجملة في اللغة الإنجليزية. فالآن الفعل اللي يكون في الجملة لابد يكون في التصريف الثاني in the second form. كيف يكون second form? We add ed or d. فplay تكون played. Work تكون played. Worked عفوا. Kick kicked. طيب. Now also we have to bear in mind there are some irregular verbs. أفعال شاذة. لا تجري عليها قاعدة إضافة الدي أو الإيدي فيكون التصريف الثاني منها شكل ثاني للفعل something different. So go becomes went. Catch becomes caught. Okay. Now also if we want to make a sentence in the past tense there are indicators that tell me which verb to use. فأنا لو كان عندي جملة وأحتاج أني أضع الفعل في صورته المناسبة في مفاتيح للحل للجملة موجودة كلمات تعطيني فكرة بأن الجملة هذه أكيد تكون في الماضي. For example, these indicators, words like ago, yesterday, in the past, last, or any date in the past. So if I say, for example, I worked one day ago. فواضح أن ago في إذن الجملة في الماضي. Or if I say, I worked yesterday. أكيد الفعل لابد يكون في الماضي لأنه yesterday. Or if I say I worked in the past. In the past هذه بصورة واضحة مكتوبة في الماضي. Or if I say I worked last night. Last متى ما دخلت في الجملة أكيد إنها في الماضي. Or any date in the past. So if I say I worked in 2010. 2010 is before now. Okay? طيب. Notice that in the past, if we want to make a sentence in the simple past tense, we don't use helping verbs. Okay? In the sentence, we don't use helping verbs. Now, we use did, the character of do, if we want to form negative forms. So if I say, if I say he played football, this is in the affirmative. هذه شرحناها في محاضرات سابقة. شخصية الدو في الماضي وفي المضارع وفي المستقبل لما أبغى أني أنفيها في محاضرات سابقة تم شرحها. فأنا أستخدم شخصية الدو إذا أبغى أنفي الجملة. أي شخصية من شخصيات الدو أستخدم did لما تكون الجملة في الماضي. So the sentence we played yesterday, if I wish to negate it, I say we didn't play yesterday. Now, of course, whenever we use did, the verb goes back to its basic form. فأنا متى ما استخدمت شخصية الدو الفعل الموجود في الجملة يرجع إلى صورته الأساسية. فالجملة he played yesterday لاحظوا أن الفعل في ed. لكن لما أبغى أنفيه أقول he didn't or he did not play yesterday. أقول play مو played لأن اللي هو عبء حمل دلالة الزمن تأخذ شخصية الدو. لاحظوا أنها تحولت إلى did في الماضي لكن الفعل يرجع إلى صورته الأساسية. ومن هنا يأتي اسم do أو did اسمها فعل مساعد لأنها تساعد في حمل عبء دلالة الزمن والفعل الأساسي يرجع لصورته الأصلية. طيب. Also we use did to form questions of the past form. So if I say I worked yesterday, if I want to make it to the question كذلك تم شرحها في محاضرات سابقة كيف عمل الأسئلة في اللغة الإنجليزية. أتي بشخصية الديد وأحطها في بداية السؤال، والفعل هنا متى ما وجد الديد يرجع لصورته الأساسية. فلما تكون الجملة he played yesterday, if I want to make it into the question, I say did he play yesterday? Did he play yesterday? لاحظوا بأن الفعل الأساسي تحذف من الدي. Now, we have two kinds of verbs, as we said. We have verbs that end with ed in the past. We call them regular verbs. And we have verbs that do not end with ed in the past, but have a different form. We call them irregular verbs. We call them irregular verbs. So an example of a regular verb is the verb play. Play, played. An example of an irregular verb is go. The past form is went. Now, let's try to answer the following questions. So, the students blank the homework last week. The correct answer is, last week did. مثل ما شرحنا الآن بأن لما نبغى نعمل جملة في الماضي نحتاج أن نضع للفعل ed. أوكي؟ وشخصية دلالة الماضي هنا هي did. تصريف الماضي من do هو did. Now we've blank to the new shopping mall yesterday. Do we say we go? No, because it's in the present. Can we say are going? No, because it's in the future. Can we say didn't go or didn't went? طبعا مستحيل تكون didn't went لأن لما تدخل شخصية الدو قلنا الفعل يرجع لصورته الأساسية، فهذا خطأ. احنا did دخلت، فكيف هذا تظل مثل ما هي في الماضي في السكند فورم؟ المفروض ترجع صح؟ فأيتهما الإجابة الصحيحة هي C. Didn't go. We didn't go to the new shopping mall yesterday. Number 3. He the accident 2 days ago. الآن هذه سؤال. So does he see؟ لا، لأن هنا 2 days ago ماضي وهذا للمضارع. Does so كذلك خطأ. كيف لما تدخل does الفعل يكون في التصريف الثاني؟ خطأ، المفروض يرجع لصورته الأساسية. طيب can we say did so؟ كذلك خطأ، لأن لما تدخل did الفعل المفروض يرجع لصورته الأساسية. فالإجابة الصحيحة هي D. Did see. Did he see the accident 2 days ago؟ بما أن دخلت شخصية did الفعل يرجع لصورته الأساسية. Number 4. The doctor blank busy when I phoned him. Is it was or is it is or is it did or is it are؟ طبعا مستحيل تكون is، مستحيل تكون are. ليه؟ لأنهم مضارعين. طيب الآن هل تكون was أو تكون did؟ طيب احنا ذكرنا في محاضرات سابقة بأن أستخدم الدو لما تكون الجملة تصف حركة، وأستخدم شخصيات البي اللي هي شخصيات الثلاثة اللي هي is وآر وآم متى؟ لما تكون الجملة تصف وصف، تصف حالة. فأنا لما أكون مشغول هل هذه حالة ولا فعل؟ هي حالة، فأستخدم was، فتصير the doctor was busy when I phoned him. She a meeting with the doctor at the university last Monday. She has، لاحظوا أن last Monday, so no, not has, and because has is in the present. Doesn't have, also no, because doesn't is for the present، لكن هي نفي الحاضر وهنا الجملة في الماضي. طيب had or hadn't، مستحيل تكون hadn't لأن ما في اللغة الإنجليزية. احنا لاحظوا بأن لما تكون عندي شخصية الفعل الأساسي في الجملة، وهنا عندي have اللي هو يمتلك فعل أساسي. لما يكون عندي فعل أساسي وأبغى أنفي الجملة ما أضيف النفي للفعل، أستعين بشخصيات الدو صح؟ فالمفروض تكون she didn't have، لكن هنا hadn't هذا خطأ. فالإجابة الصحيحة الوحيدة هي she had. She had a meeting with the doctor at the university last Monday. When he came blank here. I didn't was, no. Wasn't, yes. Is it not? No, because it's in the present. وهنا when he came جملة في الماضي. Didn't do? No. خطأ لأن الجملة هنا أنا وجودي في مكان من عدمه ما تصف فعل، تصف حالة وجودي من عدمه. فهنا استخدم شخصيات الأز اللي التصريف الماضي منها was. فتصير الإجابة الصحيحة هي B. When he came, I wasn't here. Okay. Now, let's move to another exercise. It says, circle the most suitable answer, A, B, C, or D, for the following. The final test will be similar to the questions in the lecture exercises. So the final exam questions will be similar to what we do here, but with slight change that just tries to test whether you understood the content or not. So now let's do the following questions. The part of speech of final is أخذنا أجزاء الكلام adverb اللي هي الحال, noun الكلمة, adjective الصفة, الverb الفعل, and noun الاسم. So which part of speech is final? If I say I have a final exam, is it a verb, a noun, an adverb, or an adjective? It is an adjective, صفة. Final exam, for example, الاختبار الأخير. طيب, the part of speech of the word questions is, questions, is it a verb or a noun or an adverb? It is a noun. أسئلة, it's a noun. The part of speech of will is a main verb, a model, a verb to be, or a preposition. Will is considered to be a model. مثل will, must, should, shall, إلى آخره. The part of speech of in is مثلا لما أقول I am in the university. في, فاش تعتبر? Is it a verb, a noun, an adjective, or a preposition? It is a preposition, حرف جر. Okay, هي حرف جر. Now, let's try to do the read the following reading passage and then try to answer the questions related to it. The reading passage is about sharks. It's about sharks. Okay, let's read it. One of the most feared animals in the world is the shark. And the shark the people are afraid of is the great white shark. It gets its name from its white belly. The top of the great white is gray, which helps it blend with the rocky bottom of the ocean. Although some fish are bigger, like the whale shark, the great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long. Unlike the calm, slow whale shark that feeds on tiny fish and plants, the great white shark is speedy and aggressive. A great white's prey include sea lions, seals, and sea turtles. They use their razor-sharp teeth not to chew, but to rip their prey into small pieces. They have hundreds of teeth that can grow to up to 3 inches long. The great white shark does not have many predators in the ocean except for the orcas, and larger sharks. Humans, however, are the biggest threat. Sharks often get caught in fishing nets, or humans kill them for their fins and teeth. Now, let's try to answer the following questions. And now also let's try to apply the strategies that we have learned, which include the scanning, and skimming. Blank are one of the most feared animals. Is it the orcas or is it the sharks? Now let's go and read. One of the most feared animals in the world is the shark. So, sharks. Correct answer is shark. Okay, now this is irrelevant. This is just a typo. Now, so this will be Now let's go to number 3. The white shark has a brown belly or a white belly? Now let's go and read the reading passage. It gets its name from its white belly. From its white belly. So the correct answer is white belly. Now, number 4. The gray top of the white shark helps it blend in with the rocky bottom of the ocean or swim fast. الآن يا اخواني اخوات نطبق التقنيات اللي استخدمناها السكيمينج والسكانينج. السكانينج اني اقرا القطعه بصوره سريعه بيني وبين نفسي سطر وراء الاخر. والسكيمينج اني اتنقل بين اجزاء القطعه، اقرا في البدايه في المنتصف في النهايه. So now let's try to do the skimming. نقرا في اجزاء مختلفه من القطعه. You do it like this. نقرا مع انفسنا بسرعه. One of the most feared animals in the world is the shark, and the shark the people are afraid of is the white-great shark. The answer is not here. نقرأ الآن في الوسط. They use their razor sharp teeth not to chew but to rip their prey into small pieces. Not there. At the bottom نعملها بصورة سريعة. Sharks often get caught in fishing nets or humans kill them. The answer is not here. الآن أرجع أقوم فوق. So the top of the white gray shark helps it blend with the rocky bottoms of the ocean. الإجابة طلعت هنا في السطر الثاني. The top of the great white is gray, which helps it blend in with the rocky bottom of the ocean. So this is the answer. Now, let's move to the second question. That is bigger than the white shark. Is it the lemon shark or the whale shark that is bigger? So let's continue reading. Although some fish are bigger, like, so here is the correct answer. Like the whale shark, notice here, although some fish are bigger. بعض الأسماك أكبر. Like the whale shark, اللي هو القرش الحوت. So the correct answer is the whale shark is bigger than the white shark. The next question. The great white shark can grow up to feet long. 10 or 20? Let's read. Let's now skim. بما أنه رقم فنطبق تقنية السكيمينج. إني أقرأ في القطعة وين موجود رقم بصورة سريعة. There is no number. So notice. The great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long. So the answer is 20. Okay? The great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long. The next question. The whale shark is aggressive or is it small? So now let's go back and read the following reading passage. Now notice here I put some trick, but we will discover it now. وضعت عملت حاجة هنا تساعدكم في مثل ما قلنا بعض الأحيان أن الإجابة بعض الأحيان تحتاج منك استقراء. Okay, it needs استقراء. So here, for example, although some fish are bigger, like the whale shark, the great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long, unlike the calm, slow whale shark that feeds on tiny plants. The great white shark is speedy and aggressive. Notice هنا. The whale shark, is it aggressive or is it small? هنا ما في صح مو aggressive ولا small. In that case, okay, يمكن أن يكون في هنالك استقراء وبعض الأحيان قد تصادفكم في الاختبارات for a type or for whatever reason that the correct answer is missing. Okay, in that case, don't panic. Whatever answer that you choose, okay, that it won't affect you because that particular question will be deleted. It won't be counted. Okay? So طبعا هنا الإجابة المفروض الصحيحة تكون the whale shark, sorry. Here المفروض the correct answer, the whale shark is, it could be calm and slow. صح؟ فالإجابة قد تكون هنا في الاختبار. طبعا أرجع وأقول ما راح تجيكم نفس الأمور هذه اللي تكون فيها سؤال tricky إن الإجابة مش موجودة أو تحتاج استقراء. لا، الإجابة راح تكون واضحة and to the point. فقط هذا حبيت أجيبه كمثال إن لو واجهتك هالمشكلة don't panic. don't be scared لأن أصلا لو حدث مثل هالمشكلة هذه the question will be deleted. So the whale shark, correct answer راح تكون إنه slow. Okay, it is slow. Now, some of the white shark's prey include. Now, let's go back and read. So, let's try to apply the strategies that we have learned. Like the whale shark, the great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long, unlike the calm, slow whale shark that feeds on tiny fish. الإجابة, it's not there. Now, let's go back to the bottom. The great white shark does not have many predators in the ocean except for the orcas and larger sharks. إجابة مش هنا. أرجع مثلا في المنتصف. A great white spray. A great white spray يقصد القرش الأبيض. A great white spray include what? Sea lions, seals, and sea turtles. So the correct answer here is it. Some of the white shark spray include bananas or sea lions. Of course, the correct answer is sea lions, as we have read here. It includes sea lions, seals, and sea turtles. Now, the next question. The white sharks use their blank to rip their prey into small pieces. What do they use to rip their prey into small pieces? Teeth or paws? Let's go back and read. الآن إذا تذكرون خلال حلنا لبعض الأسئلة السابقة قرأنا تقريبا أغلب القطعة، فعندي memory ذاكرة لإجابات بعض الأسئلة اللي مرت علي. So here وين قرأنا إحنا أن له علاقة بالأسنان and they rip them into small pieces؟ مو في البداية، صح؟ في النهاية. فالآن العق لنا نعمل scanning أن نقرأ القطعة من النهاية أو من المنتصف so that we could get the correct answer. So they use their razor sharp teeth not to chew but to rip their prey into small pieces. So they use their razor sharp teeth. So they use what? They use their teeth. Now, the next question. The blank are one of the white shark's predators. Also, all of this information, we remember that we read them at the end of the reading passage. So, to rip them into small pieces, now let's continue reading. They have hundreds of teeth that can grow up to 3 inches long, etc. The great white shark does not have many predators in the ocean, except for what? Orcas and larger sharks. So here, the biggest threat to the white shark is the blank are one of the white shark's predators. Is it dogs or is it orcas? It is the orcas, اللي هي الحوت القاتل. So here, the white shark does not have many predators except in the ocean, except orcas and larger sharks. Okay, so the answer is orcas. The next question, the biggest threat to the white shark is humans or birds? Now let's continue reading. Humans, however, are the biggest threat. Because we remember that we read that information before. So the biggest threat to the white shark is humans. Okay, the next question. A white shark's teeth can grow up to 3 inches or 5 inches. الآن نرجع للقطعة. طبعا الآن, just a while, we have already answered a question related to their teeth, right? To the white shark's teeth. فمن المنطقي إني أرجع وأقرأ في السطور اللي كانت لها علاقة بأسنان القرش. هنا, right? So they use their razor sharp teeth not to chew, but to rip their prey into small pieces. They have hundreds of teeth that can grow up to 3 inches long. الإجابة هي what? 3 inches long. Now, sharks often get caught in fishing nets or lakes. Now let's continue reading لأن الآن حلينا أغلب طبعا أسئلة القطعة فقرأناها. ما كان في موجود سابقا من قراءة لها شيء له علاقة بالفishing nets, صح؟ أو getting caught. خلونا نكمل اللي بعدها. أوكي, اللي هي إلى نهاية القطعة. Sharks often get caught in what? fishing nets, or humans kill them for their fins and teeth. So they often get caught in what? In fishing nets. Now, the whale shark feeds on, whale shark اللي هو الآن مو القرش الأبيض القرش الحوت. The whale shark feeds on humans or plants and tiny fish. طبعا الآن تقريبا we've answered all the questions related to the white shark in the bottom. فمن قراءتنا الآن لحل الأسئلة السابقة ما كان في شيء له علاقة صح بالويل شارك في الأسفل، لذلك منطقيا إن أصعد للأعلى يمكن أشوف شيء له علاقة. So here let's read. So the top of the great white prey is a gray, which it helps it blend. So ما في شيء له علاقة بالwhale shark. هنا although some fish are bigger, the whale shark, like the whale shark, the great white shark can grow up to 20 feet. Okay. Unlike the calm, slow whale shark that feeds on what? Tiny fish and plants. Feeds on tiny fish plants. طبعا الآن الطريقة اللي عملتها هي السكيمينج، إني أقرأ بصورة سريعة وبيني وبين نفسي. Okay, إني أعمل كذا. So it blend with the rocky ocean at the bottom. Quickly read it. Although some fish are bigger, like the white shark, the great shark can grow up to 30 to 20 feet long. Unlike the calm, slow shark, that feeds on tiny fish and plants. So it feeds on plants and tiny fish. The last question. They have hundreds of teeth. Is it the whale shark or the white shark? الآن نرجع. So before we've answered questions to the white shark teeth. Were they in the bottom of the reading passage or in the middle or in the top? They were in the bottom, right? So they use their sharp teeth, not to chew, but to rip their prey into small pieces. Let's continue reading. They have hundreds of teeth. اللي هو شنو? A great white shark. Okay, so they have hundreds of teeth. So here notice كل هذا اللي الآن تكلمنا عنه هو عن الوايت shark. So a great white spray. من البداية كانت اللي هو بداية هذا السطر كان كله عن القرش الأبيض. A great white spray includes sea lions, seals, sea turtles. They use يقصد بهم they شنو? White sharks. The razor shape sharp teeth, not to chew, but to rip their prey into small pieces. They have hundreds of teeth. يعود على شنو؟ يعود على great white. So the white sharks have hundreds of teeth. They have hundreds of teeth. Now, thank you for listening to this lecture. I hope that you have learned from it. If you have any question or inquiry in the near future, you could contact me using the email address, which is available in the first slide, or you could contact me using the phone number dedicated to the course, which you could find on the Blackboard system. Thank you for listening and wish you all the best.